All right, my name is Gunner Sergeant Guzman, or for the people watching, my name is Roger Guzman. I'm going to talk to you about active shooters. All right, that's something in America today that people just do not have enough awareness of. Okay. Right here is the M4A4, the M16A4 rifle. All right. Does anyone know how many rounds it holds right now?
30.
30 rounds. Correct. It holds 30 rounds. Okay. In a room full of, say, 300 people. All right. At 6 seconds, you're shooting one person every 6 seconds. You can actually decrease the crowd by at least a third in a matter of 30 minutes. If you're just going by every 6 seconds. Okay? We live in a world where this happens daily now. People buy AR-15s out in the civilian world, and they go and they just shoot up high schools, they shoot up areas where people are gathered. Kind of like a group like this. There's 10 people right here. If I shoot somebody every 6 seconds, how long would it take?
60 seconds.
60 seconds. And I have plenty of rounds to do that with, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
So just be aware of the situation of what we're talking here. This hurts people, all right? The motive is, I'm just not happy, all right? The motive could be, I'm not happy with one of you. The motive could be, I'm not happy with this place, all right? But understand it exists. All right, so we talk about a little bit of history of shootings or mass shootings. We're also going to talk about a few procedures you can follow to better prepare yourself should you ever run into the situation. We're also going to talk about some of the responders as well that come into the situation that are there to help you. All right, Columbine High School. All right, April 20th, 1999, killed 13 people, 2 students, and injured 24. All right, they were 2 students, they were seniors, they were graduating that year. They labeled themselves as hitmen for hire online. They came in, they were laughing, they were joking around, they were running after students, and they were just having a good old time shooting up everybody. All right, before they shot people, they were laughing right in their faces. All right, that's a high school shooting. It's one of the deadliest high school shootings in history. University of Texas Tower shooting, August 1st, 1966. Charles Whitman, a former Marine, killed 14 people that day. 2 of them being his family members, his wife and his mother. Injured 32 people also from the tower. One shooter. Took 3 hours to take him down. Virginia Tech University, April 16th, 2007. The shooter, Sung Hui Cho, killed 32 people and injured 25. One person. All right. He went in there. He had a history of mental disorder. He walked in to one hall, started shooting, was done, moved on to another hall, and kept on shooting. He had time in between going from one place to another to mail a package off and continue shooting. All right, so that's a little bit of history on mass shootings. Virginia Tech being one of the deadliest university shooting in history. Okay. Now we're going to talk about a few procedures that involve myself as an instructor, you as a student. All right. So step 1, run if you can. Okay. If you see an exit and you hear gunfire, try to exit the building as soon as possible. All right. There's ladder wells. There's the front door. You can also go the front door. If you hear shots are coming from possibly the rear of the building, try to exit the front of the building. All right. Muster, get somewhere, get help as soon as possible. All right. Step 2, take cover and hide. All right. Should you be in a classroom, hide, listen to your instructor. They have been trained in this. You use your instructor, sit down against the wall, take cover. Okay. If you're in the barracks, take cover in your room. Run to your room. All right. If there's too much distance between you and your room, find another place to go and hide. All right. But the the goal is to hide and take cover and wait. All right, a small tip. If you're able to take your belt, use your belt, strap it around a door strut. All right, if you strap one down, it's not going to do it. If you take two straps, all right, if you have a buddy with you, strap down two on that door strut, hold on tight. There is a possibility you can keep that door shut. All right, some doors do not lock from the outside, or do not lock from the inside on the classrooms, so that is your only defense on keeping that door shut. All right, if you're right by the door, if say the shooter was actually trying to pull in and open the door, there is a possibility he can get his gun in there as well. All right, and understand the shooter is there to kill people. All right, so if he can get his gun in and just try to spray and pray and try to shoot who he can in the room, he's going to do it. Understand? All right, next, if you can, fight. Only if you can. All right, understand that he has a gun, you may not have a gun. There is a possibility he could just come in and start shooting at you. If you can take him down with the element of surprise, go ahead and do it. Nothing's stopping you. And last but not least, sit and wait. Okay? Once you take cover, you find a hiding place, and you hear active shooter, or you hear gunshots in the building still, stay where you are. The more movement, you can see it, you can trigger the active shooter, you can come into his sights, he'll see you, he'll shoot you. All right? Understand, an active shooter is there to kill. They're there to kill every time they come in, guns blazing. Understand?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
All right. First responders, okay? First responders are the people that are called to the scene to neutralize the scene. First responder is usually a police officer or law enforcement official that is called to the scene and he's nearby. So usually it's a police officer your age, military police officer that's probably your age, PSC DuPont. All right, so understand they're just as scared as you are. They walk into a building, make sure that you do not move. Okay, stay out of his sights. All right, stay still, do not move. All right, when the first responder is coming through and he hasn't neutralized the suspect, go ahead, stay still. If you put your hands out, there's a possibility you will get shot. All right. Once he neutralizes the suspect, he's going to come through. The clearing teams are going to come through. These are people, 5 to 7 man teams going through, trying to make sure the building is all clear and ready to go. All right. These guys stay out of their way as well. All right, but let them know there are people hurt. They're going to note that people are hurt. All right, they're going to see a victim on the ground that has an open chest wound, have one maybe with a neck wound. They're going to prioritize and send in the medical teams to evacuate. Casualty evacuation. All right, this is one of the last steps as far as evacuating the building, getting everything done. Is that the evacuation teams will go in and try to get the most urgent victims out first, get them out, and try to get everybody out as soon as possible. Those with neck wounds and open chest wounds are probably going to get you out first. People that have arm gunshots, leg gunshots, they're going to get you out as soon as they can. All right. So just understand, active shooter awareness. Everyone should be aware, not just military, not just civilians. Everyone. Everyone needs to be aware all the time that this could happen at any point in time, anywhere. Okay, it happened in San Bernardino. It happened in UCLA last week. It happened, and you mentioned a story earlier in Oregon.
Yes, it was Roseburg, Oregon.
Roseburg, Oregon. All right, it can happen almost anywhere. Okay. Most of the time, they are people that just aren't happy with themselves. They have mental disorders. They're not happy with something that happened at work. Okay, so just understand it could be anyone. Any questions?